In today's release of the new Star Wars comic, we again start off from Bespin, where Luke is desperately searching for his now lost lightsaber. The lightsaber that his former master gave him, Ben Kenobi. A lightsaber of his father. What hurts Luke even deeper is that he knows his father is now Darth Vader. A bitter-sweet feeling, since this is after Empire Strikes Back. The Ugnaughts are desperately pretending to help Luke find his lightsaber. Luke had found out that everything that falls from Bespin was collected here. So not only was his lightsaber here, but every piece of junk that was thrown away on Bespin. Lando, however, wanted to get away from Bespin as soon as possible. He urged Luke to hurry, but Skywalker was not yet done. This is the whole reason why he was back, to find his father's lightsaber. His lightsaber. First, he ended up in the garbage chute on the Death Star, and now again at a garbage disposal on Bespin. During that same time, Leia was frozen in carbonite by the two stormtroopers that we talked in a previous comic. These troopers were transporting Leia and others for processing at the ISB center. Once there, they will be interrogated thoroughly. Again, Luke desperately tried to convey to the Ugnaughts what his lightsaber looked like. It was a metal cylinder about this long with black grips and a few switches on the side. It dropped down from the central wind tunnel a few days ago, gotten sucked into the room, and Luke wanted to know if they had seen anything, but they just looked at each other with no help to Luke at all. It was hopeless, according to Luke, but he tried one last resort method. He reached out with the Force. Even though the Force and him have slowly grown apart, perhaps the Force will be merciful this time. But the Force showed him something else, a vision of the past and the future colliding together. It was Darth Vader, telling him that he cannot hide forever. Ben Kenobi, reminding him that a lightsaber is the weapon of a Jedi Knight. Yoda and Sidious were in this vision as well, haunting the young Skywalker. It all had to do with the weapon of a Jedi. Now, the mysterious Jedi that caught Skywalker's lightsaber in one of the first issues of this series appeared again to Luke Skywalker, holding the Skywalker lightsaber and yelling out, "Skywalker," telling Luke to follow his destiny. And lastly, Leia, crying out from afar. He could sense her. She was frozen in carbonite and yelling out at Luke, who now in desperation had to save her from Darth Vader and the Empire. If she was to get caught, this would be the end of it. Once Luke caught up with Lando, he was now over it, as an Ugnaught went from junk to junk trying to find that lightsaber. Luke had it. A lightsaber is just a tool. A Jedi is someone who uses the Force to bring light to the galaxy, to protect people and push back the darkness. That particular lightsaber, the one he lost, he doesn't need it anymore. It was his father's, yes, but he doesn't know how he feels about his father anymore, being that it is Darth Vader. He is going to be a Jedi, even if he never sees that lightsaber again, as that Ugnaught finally found the cylinder-shaped weapon that Luke was talking about previously. In the end, Luke goes on to save Leia from being frozen in carbonite together with other friends who all join the rebellion. The most important part, however, is that unfortunately, Luke Skywalker leaves Bespin yet again without his lightsaber. But all wasn't bad. Luke had seen recently visions of a woman, this dark-hooded figure perhaps. Maybe it was a Jedi calling out to him, and it's like the Force is sending me to her. If he can find her, he could answer the questions he's been dealing with ever since he fought Darth Vader. And before the comic ends, we see Luke Skywalker heading for this similar planet in his vision. It was the Trinari star system, a water world with red landmasses. What I personally suspect is that Luke is going to find Jocasta Nu's hidden library. The knowledge knowledge that she amassed during her exile before she returned to Coruscant. Even in those Darth Vader comics we see years later after the library was abandoned, Luke came back at last to find more Jedi knowledge for himself and regain his confidence in the Force. What do you guys think about all of this? Talk to me down below in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and if you enjoyed, leave a thumbs up down below, subscribe for dailies. Now you can have an awesome day, Star Wars fans. I'll see you in the next video, and may the Force be with you until then.